everyone, it's time for us to go and take a look at the Galaxy Watch 8 that Samsung has just made and compare it against the Galaxy Watch FE and see which particular watch is the better one for you. Now, the thing I can definitely tell you between both of these watches is that, as far as I can tell, definitely the Watch 8 is going to be a way better watch in almost any single way possible. The Watch 8 is going to be giving you a much better experience. It's going to be more of a flagship, whereas on the Galaxy Watch FE, it's going to kind of be giving you that cheaper type of, layout compared to the Galaxy Watch 8. So I definitely want to tell you that is kind of the big thing to keep in mind here. If you're going to go through and pick up a watch, definitely something like a Watch 8 is going to be better, but the Watch FE is going to be the cheaper one when it kind of comes down to it. So if you want to pick up either one of these watches though, links will be down in the description below. You can get that from there and you can help support the channel at the exact same time. Now, starting off with the outside, the Galaxy Watch FE pretty much comes out in a 40mm size. So it's a good size panel. It's basically just one type of size it comes out in. And it's a good size panel. It's a Super AMOLED display. And if you are going to go through and pick up a panel and pick up a watch to use, this thing does a good job. It does have noticeably more bezel though on it compared to a lot of other devices. So if you are in the market and you're going to go and pick up another device, this watch does have noticeably more amount of bezel on it compared to some other competition, especially the Watch 8. Now the Watch 8, it's a little bit of a different type of design. It's giving you two different sizes to choose from, a 40mm size or a 44mm size. So that right there I think is a big thing. But the design is different because it's not like a circular design as it was before. It's still a circular display, but it kind of has this amount of a little bezel that sticks out a little bit more. So I'm not really too sure of the design. I'm sure it's going to grow on me. But I do kind of like more of the circular design like the Watch FE has, but the Watch 8 definitely looks much nicer. The panel gets way brighter, it's a much nicer looking display on the Watch 8, and now it is definitely the one that I would probably recommend getting. The size and everything like that are relatively the same. They're both built relatively the same as well. They both have the little wireless charging pad on the backside, which is always nice to have. Beyond that though, there's not really anything else that's super crazy on the exterior. But the bands on the Galaxy Watch FE aren't as nice as the Watch 8. The Watch 8 has this magnetic clasp now that you can kind of click in and out and kind of change out your bands. It's a much better experience than the Watch FE and any previous Galaxy Watch. That right there is one of the biggest changes here, and I for one, I'm a massive fan of that type of approach that Samsung kind of did here on the updated watch. So personally for me, that's another really cool thing that they ended up doing there as well. So beyond that, that kind of covers it up on the exterior. Now, on top of that, when it comes down to the performance, the Galaxy Watch 8 is going to be a way better performing watch, but it really just depends on what you're going to be doing inside of a watch. Are you just going to be sitting there and just kind of checking notifications sometimes? If that's the case, then the Watch FE and the Watch 8 are both going to be good enough. But if you're trying to go through and if you're trying to track your health to the most accuracy, if you're trying to go through and take a bunch of calls and do a bunch of messages from your watch, the Galaxy Watch 8 has a higher likelihood of giving you overall better performance and overall better features than something like a Watch FE. But like I said, I think the Watch FE is still a good watch, but it makes a lot more sense to kind of go through and buy something like a Galaxy Watch 8 than the Watch FE. But even if you don't want to buy the Watch 8, you can still buy a Watch 7 and still get a better experience than the Watch FE, or even buy a Watch 6 and get a better experience than the Watch FE as well. So that's kind of the way I see it. I feel like I said before, both these watches are good, but if you're trying to get the better one, the Watch 8, the Watch 7, and the Watch 6 are all better watches than the Watch FE. So in terms of that kind of covers it up there. If you have any other thoughts or questions, please let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that will mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.